Yo, 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 it's Marky Mark's Terrell. Let's go Wednesday. I should get it on Saturday. I should. Hey Ninja, how you doing? I'm good. I was good. Had a nice day today so far. Nice and calm, peaceful. It's been raining all day. I had lunch with my mom and dad. So yeah, it was good. Overall, good day. I'm just chilling right now. I can't even remember what the heck I was gonna do. All right. You drinking your Starbucks? Yeah, I'm drinking lemonade. I watered down my lemonade though. I haven't had lemonade in a few days. 'Cause they ain't had the lemonade that I like, and I finally found it today at the store. I'm gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow. I go grocery shopping every damn day. Every single friggin' day, it's something I have to get. Hey Ali, how you doing? It's so annoying because like when you like a certain product or a certain thing, like they have it, and then all of a sudden they just don't have it anymore. And it's like it can't be everybody drinking or liking the same damn thing, like you know. Oh, nice. Let them run around and wear themselves out. That way they'll sleep better. But it's like every time I like a specific product or a specific thing, it goes away. Like in the store don't have it, or I have to travel all over Bermuda and try and find it at another store. So freaking annoying. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they're better. A lot of people have been getting sick lately. Ninja, are you going on Stars podcast later on? I see she has Brenda on there. I subscribed to Brenda today. She came in here and got a reading from me the other day. So I returned the favor of subscribing to her, and hopefully I get to see it tonight if I don't forget. I should write it down actually. Shit. Yeah. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Hey BT, I just got your donation. Thanks. Let me see. Nothing like peace. I know, right? BT, you said. I finished my last day at work yesterday and talked more with her. He finally mentioned that he has a girlfriend. Ah, no wonder. I think he was trying to give me a hint. It's the first time that I known about it, although it is late. So that's why he never said anything to you or anything like that. That's why we never saw anything happening, just talking and nothing more. So now it makes sense, right, BT? Now it makes sense. Yes, morning from your place. It's 5 p.m. here. So now it makes sense, BT. That's why we never saw anything happening between you and him, like major. Because he's got a girlfriend. Or maybe he just got a girlfriend. Maybe he just got her, you know? All right, you want to know how your love life is going to be in the next 2 months? Let's check. Yeah, you should have told me. So I think we will not contact anymore, at least. I think that, I don't think he had a girlfriend all this time. Because remember, I checked to see how his love life was. And his love life never said that he had a girlfriend. It just said that he had some like difficulties with women in the past and things like that. And that's why he didn't really give you the time of day. Because he had like past bad relationships. Like I remember that part. So like that's probably why he probably just got this girlfriend. Or if he have her now and he's talking about it, it's because things are probably a little better, maybe. But it's also you can blame yourself. You gotta ask him, hey, do you have a girlfriend? You know? Sometimes we don't want to be nosy, but sometimes we should be just to like make sure we're not getting ourselves involved in anything. You know what I'm saying? So, we can take half the blame. But I don't blame you, BT. I don't blame you. Hey Paris, how you doing? How's things? All right, so in the next 2 months, I feel like you'll meet somebody. This person might ask you to like go for a coffee or go for a date. I see your love life getting better in the next 2 to 3 months. I would say from now till March, it looks like you'll meet somebody in your new job or wherever you're going. You'll meet somebody. This person might be your age or a bit younger, and they're trustworthy, and they could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but this person will offer you like to go out and to hang out with you and to have a date or whatever. And this can happen in the next like 2 3 months, I would say. And just be that when you go to your new place of work or whatever, you know, yeah, I don't get that. Um, just remember, like, you can assist everyone and you can do your job, but just remember, some people might have ulterior motives. Some people might trick you, especially like women, or a woman with dark hair can probably like aggravate you at work on your first couple of days or whatever. But like, just be aware that people who offer you help have an agenda. Like, they always have an ulterior motive. You know what I mean? So be aware of that. Try not to let it get to you mentally, and get into your head too much. Also, use this next couple weeks to retreat from your past and from Eric and from your old job and from old things. Now that you know what you know, you can move on, and have a different. Maybe this happened for a reason. That's what I'm getting, because I'm getting like good things for you, whereas before it wasn't that great. But now that you're releasing from this job and from Eric, looks like things are gonna get better for you in the next 2 to 3 months. So that's a good thing. So BT, I would say the next 2 months look good as far as your love life. I feel like you're gonna get an offer from someone. Someone will actually, you know, uh, ask you out or ask you if you're single, and then you guys will start to get to know each other and so forth. Um, but as far as like work as well, like, just, I know you didn't ask about work, but just be aware that someone at work might aggravate you, or a work related situation. But the person that's coming your way in the next 2 to 3 months, they're like a person that is loyal. They'll offer you like to go on a date. They'll ask you. They're trustworthy. They're very helpful. So it might be somebody you meet at your new job or your new area that you're going to. So BT, it looks good. Just keep the faith, and try and deal with it day by day. But I got good cards here and good situations. So it looks good. Looks like you'll be more at peace, but you'll be mentally like, drained from dealing with the new things and new stuff and new people and things like that. So yeah, could be someone like the same age or a bit younger. But this person is definitely somebody you can trust. It's a decent person. I don't get nothing bad on them. So good luck with that, BT. You deserve it. And now that you know what you know, you can move on from it. No, you don't know the person. No, it's a new person. It's definitely not somebody from your past. It's a new person that's gonna like, be around you, and someone that you don't know. It's a new person. Definitely a new person. Yeah, I know BT sometimes, but you know what? Like I said, I don't mean to be like, harping on that certain thing, but like, it's also, you could have asked him. You could have said, "Hey, Eric, do you have a girlfriend by any chance? Like, or are you alone?" Like, you could have asked him all this time. But I know, like, sometimes that's not, the thing for people to do. But if you like somebody, it's good to know, like, it's good to ask. So that way it'll be hint, hint, I want to know if you're single. And I know some women don't like to do that, but to guard your heart and to guard your, like, your sanity and your mentality, it's a good thing to know. Even if the person is lying, at least you ask, But the times that I did read his energy, I never saw like a girlfriend. So this could have just happened. Hey, Philomena, thanks for the donation. You can ask your question next when you're ready. Yeah, he hasn't had this girlfriend for more than 3 months. So he just started being with this girlfriend. Because I know for a fact, I read his energy all the time, and I never saw him with somebody. So I asked, has he been with this person for 3 months? And it says no, it's less than that. So he must have just linked up with this woman or whatever just recently. So it must be a recent thing. I don't get that it was long term. That's why he probably finally said it, because she's actually his girlfriend now. Because I'm sure he would have said it a long time ago if he, how could you not mention your girlfriend if you're working with somebody all this time? So obviously he mentioned her now because he's with her. Because all the other times I never saw him with anybody. But at least you know the truth now. So that's good. Now you can leave there and you don't have to deal with him. Yeah, but still, it's conversation, it's question. If he answers it, if he says, "Hey, look, I'd ask my supervisor if I had a crush on her or something like that. I'd be like, hey, sweetheart, you have a boyfriend? I just want to know. I mean, you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. I don't see a ring on your finger, so I know you're not married. But do you have a BF?" And she'd be like, "Oh, yeah, no, yes, I have a boyfriend." Okay. I'll be like, "Okay, cool. That's nice. You know, he's a lucky guy." Hey, just talk shit. It's not like, but I know some people don't like to ask those questions. I'm like that too. I don't get in people's business. Oh, there you go. See, BT. See, he asks you. So how is it right for a supervisor to ask his employee that and then not ask him back? Oh, BT, what am I gonna do with you, BT? See, now the truth's coming out. Oh, BT. Don't worry, BT. You got a new guy coming your way. He's a good man. He's a good person for you. You'll be all right. Spirit's got you, BT. You'll be fine. Now you're gonna go to a new job, a new, you're gonna have a new area, new things to deal with. Say a new guy. See, a whole new man coming your way. He was prepping you for it. Just keep the faith, and everything will be all right. Just stay positive. Well, that's you're assigned to not be around, you know, not to be around somebody like that. Yeah, that's somebody. That's why that probably happened, because it was preparing you for not dealing with them. If that makes sense. So that's a good thing. So now you ain't got to worry about it. You can go about your business and find a decent man, or he's gonna find you. So you'll be fine, BT. Next time I see you, you're gonna be like, "Hey, Mark, guess what? I'm dating this guy, and he's a lot better than Eric, and everything's fine now. I'm over it, and all worked out." I know it. I can just see it come. I can see it come. I just know it. I just know it. So we'll see. Keep me updated. Yeah, exactly. It's a good time to leave. See, it all worked out on. It all worked out for a reason. Philomena, you can ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, everybody knows about that. Some people are married for years and years and years, and they got a divorce. So it becomes a long journey. And some people, when they get a divorce, finally after years and years and years, they find somebody right away, or they find somebody in the next couple years or whatever. Period. They just find somebody else that they end up spending the rest of their life with, because they made a mistake having a long journey with someone else. It's that way with jobs, family, work, relationships, friendships, life in general. It's just people are in your life for a reason or a season, like they say. It just happens. It's sad, and it's annoying, and some people feel like they wasted their time or whatever. But it's Sometimes we have to take, fault for what we've done, or what we shouldn't have done, or what we should have said and didn't say. So I feel like we're always to blame for the things that happen in our lives to a certain point, you know. Some people get manipulated, some people don't want to leave because of kids or because of the love they have for the person or blah blah blah. So it's a pain in the ass all around sometimes. Hey Stefani, how you doing? I see you donated. Thank you. You're welcome, BTS. You luck in your new journey. I know it'll be fine. I got good cards for you, so I know it will be. And like you said, what better time to leave now? So it'll be worse if you were there and listening to him and his new girlfriend, blah blah blah. So see how everything worked out. Everything worked out for the best. Now you can eliminate him out of your brain and go and do whatever is best. You know. You're getting ready for sleep? Oh, okay. Sleep not yet for me. Sleep's in a couple hours. It's only 5 o'clock, 5:15 here. I'm doing good. I had a good day today, nice and peace and quiet. It's been raining here all day, but I had lunch with my parents today, and I'm gonna have dinner with my sister and my nephews, and I've been shopping, did grocery shopping today, some things and here and there. Pretty much relaxed all day, which is good. Yeah, it's had a good day so far. I'm on here just trying to see if anybody need me. I like to come on early on Sunday. I'm waiting for Philomena, but she hasn't answered me. So you can go ahead and ask your question, Stefani, when you're ready. I don't hate rainy days. I just don't like hurricanes and windy days. Like windy days are annoying. Rainy days I do hate sometimes when I have to do things outside. Okay, Philomena, okay, here you are. You decided to sign up for the Correction Officer Academy. Will I get in? All right, let's check. Mm. Right now, I don't know. I don't see that. I don't think you're gonna get in there. I think it's a possibility, but I don't see you really. I get more no than yes, to be honest. Let me just ask. Um, no, I'm getting no, Philomena. I'm getting no. You're not gonna get in. I just confirmed it. Um, and the reason for it, I believe, is because like you have to have some type of reputation or some type of like honor certificate or some shit like that, like something to do with like a community thing. You have to like be a part of some type of community, or they look at your reputation, they look at like family stuff, like they look at if you had past experience in that field or whatever like that. So um that's what the answer I'm getting. And I'm getting like that also, like it might not make you happy being there either. So right now, I'm getting no. I'm getting it's not possible. Or you need certain like certification to do it or something like that. Something to that effect. But I'm getting a no for now. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get anything this month. I think I told you that before. That I see things being difficult for you. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully you can find something, find a decent job, and find something nice. But right now I'm getting like nothing's happening right now. they're like spirits saying be patient. Just I know you're tired of being patient. I know a lot of people don't want to be patient anymore, and they can't be. They need shit now. But they're saying that in order to bring in the perfect thing, you got to be patient. That's what they keep telling me. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but I'm only telling you what I get. Unfortunately, it's the way it is sometimes. Stefani, you can ask your question when you're ready. Are you asking what should I know right now? No, that's fine. I can tell you what you need to know right now, and that's fine. I can do that for you. What you should know is wash your clothes, wash your dishes, pay your bills, be nice, go to work, go to sleep. Um, you know, come visit Marky every now and then. That's what I can tell you for now without cards. But that's what I do. Like you don't have to do the same thing. Yeah, same old shit, different day. Same old, same old. Yep, you're right, Stefani. Oh, Paris, you know me. I have to, try and make everybody laugh. Try and be a comedian at the same time. You know. I feel like you have like grandparents of yours, or like maybe mother and father, or grandparents in spirit that are trying to help you as well. I get like some older people in spirit trying to help you. And the reason they're trying to help you is because you might be frustrated and you're tired of the delays. You're tired of being like, getting advice from people who don't know what they're talking about. You might want to be active, but you don't because of certain ways. You might be trying to get your finances up back together, or if it's not that, it could be you're tired of jealousy and envious people. You might be trying to like you want to give yourself a chance to do something, but you might not want to give up yourself like that so easily to do certain things. But it seems like you're trying to get your life together. That's what you want, and this eventually will happen. Like you'll get the victory that you're seeking. You'll get what you want, but it's gonna take like maybe another 6 weeks. Like I would say, like end of February, going into March, things can look a lot better for you. You might get good news about something that you're waiting for. You might get like some type of promotion if you're like trying to get a better job or get a better position. Like all those things might occur between now and March. So the next 6 weeks, I feel that will be critical for you. Also, like your expectations might be like above and beyond, or you might be expecting things, and whatever you're expecting can happen. Might not be the whole 100%, but it looks like you'll get some of the things. Like whatever you desire, it will be realized. Whatever you want, you got to put in the effort too. You can't just sit and wait for things to happen. So the more effort you put in, the better things will be in eventually, especially in the next 2 months, like 6 weeks to 2 months, I would say. But I feel like you worry a lot, you procrastinate sometimes because things don't go your way, or people, if this isn't you, then people around you might make you feel that way. There might be jealous and envious people around you, might be people that are slowing your process, or people around you are dragging their feet, and you're like, I wish you fucking would hurry up, like, because or you might be doing your part. This could be vice versa, because the energy I get are people around you or people that you deal with. So like you might want people to do things because they're not doing their part, you know? And then you might be like, when the fuck are you gonna get off your ass and do something? Like, or get the ball rolling. But I feel like over a 6 week period, you'll get what you want eventually, and you'll feel better, and you'll have you'll get the news you're looking for. You could be dealing with a man, and this man might be like, might owe you money. This man might be jealous. This man might be like a certain way toward you. So like what I would say, what you need to know is it's gonna get better. And I know, like, you're probably waiting for things to get better, and it will get better. But in that time frame, it will. So from now to like 6 weeks from now, you're gonna say, shit, okay, good. Finally things are going the way I want it, or finally I got this, or finally I got that, or finally I don't have to deal with this person anymore. And like I said, I see like two elderly people around you. They could be your grandparents, or they could be like anybody, and they look like in their 80s or more, and the lady's like short, and the guy's a little bit taller, um, maybe a lot taller, but just taller in general. And the guy, he has like he doesn't really have much hair, and the woman, she's got like curlyish white hair, like grayish white hair. But they're in like, I can see them in like a kitchen area. But they said that they take care of you. Yeah. They said that they try to help you in spirit. Yeah. So if that's them, then I would say, yeah, they're trying to help. But the thing is with them is they're not like 100% sure of how they're going to help you. So like they're not really like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, and they're like, just let her know we're trying to help her, but they might not be happy with the way you live your life, or they might not be happy with what's going on with you. So that's why they've stepped in to tell me that they're gonna try and help you in some type of way. So they might, do things to make, come to you in your dreams and say something to you, or they might be helping you behind the scenes, and they might be like getting the ball rolling for you to make sure things are better for you in the long run. But it looks like they're trying to help you. Well, that's what it is. Then that's what I get. Like, procrastination, indecision, failing to face the facts. So it's basically you got to make sure that, you know, you can't force life, but I feel like whatever you want will eventually, come to you in the next couple weeks. So to answer your question, what you should know right now is pretty much the same old, like we said, that's why I said what I said, because, as long as you do all those things, then that should make life a lot easier and a lot better. I know sometimes we want things to happen, but sometimes it takes us to make the decision or us to get off our ass to do it. Like, we can't just expect shit to just fall in our lap. So if we're procrastinating, being indecisive, and not knowing what we want, then how is Spirit going to give it to us? How is God going to say, okay, Stefani, I'm going to give you exactly what you want because you've been just sitting around waiting for a miracle? It don't work that way unless you're like super lucky, which I hope everybody does get lucky this year in whatever they want. But if we put forth the effort, we show God, like, hey, we show Spirit, like, okay, finally they're doing what they need to do. So now we'll, like, put that extra couple percent in there, 10% to help them out, make sure they really get what they want. So if you're not sure what you want, then that's why probably things are going the way it is. So if you like make a decision and go for it, it's either going to fail or it's going to be right. It's going to be success. And then if it fails, you can say, fuck it, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go and try something else now because that didn't work. And that's what life is all about. It's trial and error. Sometimes you got to do this in order to get that. Sometimes you got to fail in order to succeed. Sometimes when things don't go right, you got to stop doing it and do something else. So it's life, right? But you can rest assured that Spirit's helping you because these people, they're telling me that they're helping you, but they just don't know how they're going to help you because you're not sure either. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I tell everybody, you just go for it. Don't be afraid to fail. I just finished talking to my cousin at the grocery store. I haven't seen him in a while. He's going through a divorce. And I told him, I said, look, man, I'm proud of you because I know you wanted a divorce for a long time now, and you finally did it. You grew some balls and you said, I'm going to do it. And I said, look, don't think that you're going to fail. Don't think that people are going to judge you. Who gives a shit? Nobody's living your life, You do what you want, Yeah, they work overtime for everybody. Not everybody, but they do work overtime for a lot of people. That's for sure, Stefani. I'll tell you that. Because sometimes people need extra help and they're like, okay, let's get the whole Spirit army here to help this damn person because they're, not getting it. So sometimes it's all or nothing. So I agree with you there. So I told him, I said, hey, look, you just got to do what you got to do. Like, Hey, Brenda, how you doing? I actually subbed to your channel today because I saw that you're coming on Stars podcast tonight. So I subbed to your channel because I had totally forgot about everything. Yeah, here it's 65 degrees, so it's nice here. It's been raining all day, which sucks, but it's definitely not cold like that. In Bermuda, it doesn't snow. Yeah. No, I'm an Aquarius, so I'm about to get a kick in the ass this year. I'm an Aquarius sun and rising. So I'm a double Aquarius. I'm a double pain in the ass. Yeah, my birthday is February 6th. 3 more weeks from now, my birthday. February 6th. Yeah. So Pluto enters my sign next week and is going to sit there for 20 years and transform my self. It's going to transform me double as much. Oh, cool. So your February is like me. Us February people are amazing. You know that, right? Doesn't matter if you're Aquarius or Pisces, I'm the water bearer and you guys can swim in the water, Or the fish can swim in the water that we bear, Yeah, February people are cool. Yes, of course. Us February babies, we're next level, Absolutely, I agree. I agree. Yeah, as you know, I live in Bermuda, so Bermuda's surrounded by water. We are like, we're a rock in the middle of the ocean. We're just a small little island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So I see water every single day. We don't really have lakes here or fresh water. Like we have ponds. We have like two different ponds in the island, and then we have like we just have nothing but uh salt water everywhere. No fresh water, just salt water. But that's cool, Brandon, to live on a huge lake. Okay, Ninja, I'll see you tonight. Take care. See, I'll definitely try to make it tonight. I should be able to make it tonight on the podcast to see you guys. So should be cool. I like watching things like that and seeing what everybody's up to. I actually started to watch it and then I got a phone call and I was like, damn it, I didn't even get to. I subscribed to your channel because I got the notification for the podcast tonight, and then I subscribed to you, and I said, "Oh, she's got a Aquarius reading. Let me go watch it." So I started to watch it, and then my mom called me, and I was like, "Oh God!" And then I never remembered to go back, but I'll probably watch it in a few minutes when I get off. I always like watching everybody's Aquarius stuff. Like I watch everybody's readings, not everybody, but I do watch it. Yes, yeah, I like doing all that. Yeah, I don't really have moderators on here like that because I don't really have traffic like that. So like I don't really have. I only have like maybe two moderators, but when I go live, I don't have like a lot of traffic, so I don't really need them like that. But if I do, I'll definitely keep you in mind for sure. But yeah, I don't really have like back in the day, yes, when I had a lot of trolls and stuff. But now that I've had, Brenda, I don't know if you do it, but I don't know if you go live. But um, I always go live. I go live every time. But back in like 2 years ago, I had like a few moderators in here to get rid of all the trolls and block people and stuff. But now you can have it on subscribers mode. So ever since I put it on subscribers mode, the trolls don't come in here because they have to subscribe and wait a minute in order to say something. And by the time they do, it's like a waste of their time because I don't leave it public. Like I don't leave like things like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Super Chat Sunday. Okay, cool. I have to come see you live one time because I got your notifications. I put you like your notification on, so I did it today. I had forgot all about you, and then I got reminded today to and because you're going on the podcast, so I was like, let me go subscribe to Brenda because I don't even know who she is, so I have to go subscribe. And I started to watch the video, but didn't get a chance to see it all. But I definitely would check out your channel, and I'll come and visit you when I see you live. I always like meeting new people and seeing what everybody else does and how people read and what their insights and what their philosophy is and things like that. I can always learn from everybody and we can all learn from each other. So I like the fact that, people recommend each other and do that and things like that. So yeah, sure. I would love to do that in the future. Yeah, sure. I do it on here sometimes too. Lately, I haven't, but I want to start doing it again. Yeah, yeah, sure. I'll come and check you out, and then uh, see how you work and see what goes on, and then we can go from there. Definitely for sure. I look forward to hearing you and Star tonight and see what's going on and see how everybody is. You know. Yeah, sure. We can definitely do something in the future. I wouldn't mind. I'm always willing to hang out with other readers and things like that, and have fun, basically. I love to hang out with other readers and be on their channels and just talk to people and do readings together and all sorts of stuff. That's what I did from day one on here. I always bring everybody together. But the problem was is like, people get weird and and they start being weird and then things go backwards. But when I first started my channel 4 years ago, I always like bring readers to my channel and I would be on there as helping them. They would be helping me. But some people like, you can't be cool with everybody, obviously. Not everybody's your cup of tea, but at least I tried. But the good thing is I'm starting to open back up to wanting to hang out with new people and do things with people that I don't really know that well, but I'll get to know you. And then if I feel like I want to, then I will. That's how I am. Absolutely. I agree with you, Brenda, 100%. Yeah, on here, you definitely have to be selective on who you deal with because not everybody is genuine. Not everybody really wants to, like, some people think that um, you're another reader going in another reader's room is just trying to get more clients for them or trying to take yours. And I don't believe in all those things. I mean, some people do it, but I'm the type of person, I don't own anybody. I don't have, my clients are yours is mine. We all have same clients. Everybody in the world has same clients, just like how a grocery store caters to every single person that comes in there. We're all going to buy groceries. It's like here, everybody can go all over YouTube and get a reading from whoever they want. I don't care. But some people think that people actually belong to them. So I'm like, yeah, you'll see how that works out for you. Yeah, exactly. Like, so that's what I encountered on here a lot is like people be like, oh, they left me and they went to you. They like you more than me. You stole my client. I'm like, you introduced me to the person. It's not my fault. They're coming to me. I don't care. You can take them back. Go beg for them to come back to you. I could care less. You know, like I tell people all the time. You don't. These people don't belong to you. They can go wherever they want. Everybody has free will to go to whatever psychic they feel like. Every psychic's different. People do certain things, but when all of us go to each other and help each other and get readings from each other, why not? And what there is no competition. It's just a mission to help people because some people can get different information. Some people just have a connection with someone. So you got to go. If you go to different people, who cares? If I see someone else in someone else's room that I read for, it doesn't phase me. I don't really care. You can go to whoever you want. I don't own you. You're not just my client. Everybody is, your client, especially when you do things like this. So that's what I encountered back in the day. And that's what made me not want to collab with people and to do certain things for people. And but like I said, lately I've been open to meeting new people and being with a better select few people. And if one of my friends are around you, then I know that you're good. You're a good person. So if they was or wasn't around you, then I know they wouldn't be around you. So that's why, I entertain the people that my friends talk about. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's exactly what Star. I've known Star for 5.5 years now, and we've never collabed until just the other day, and we had the same issue. We would help everyone, and then they would stab us in the back, or talk crap or whatever, or they're just like or like the trolls will just go crazy. So it's like what's the sense, But lately, we've all come together, and I guess it's all about the planetary change and everybody's kind of free and spirits bringing us all together. So it's nice. And then people that she recommended to come see me, I would go. I do the same thing. I'll be like, yeah, go see my friend Star. She does readings all week. Go see this. I always like help everyone. That's how everybody knows me because I'm the first person to be like, hey, look, go check my friend out. or go see this person or go see that person. If I'm not around and this person's online, you can trust them. That's what I do. And like, I got condemned for that. And I was like, wow, so what? I'm not supposed to help anybody? So I got really, sensitive, and I got really like upset that people actually tried to destroy my channel because I was helping everybody. And I was like, isn't this how it's supposed to work? And then, I realized that, what? I just need to help myself for now. And then the good people will eventually come around, and the good people will stay around. So that's what it is. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We walk with spirit, not ego. And that's the issue with a lot of people. Their ego is getting in the way. Yep. I'm always walking into the light and always trying to make everything better. And this past year, I've met a lot of good people. Um, and it's, there's always, you're gonna meet bad people too. You're gonna meet people who want to leech off of you, or try and get people from you to go see them to try and make it a competition. And it's just really immature and just not the way spirit wants you to work. If they're coming together to help somebody read you, then how do you think it works? I always ask psychics that questions. Do you honestly think it's you that gets these answers? Or do you think that it's spirit giving you the answers? Because if you really think it's you, I think you need to get checked. Because that's what this is all about. You channel through spirit to get your messages, to get your answers. You can't possibly do it on your own. And if you think you can, it ain't gonna last, because spirit's gonna take over. They're gonna be like, you ain't reading my friend. You ain't gonna lie to them. You're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that. Spirit will cut you off. So I try and explain to people that, it's not you. Everybody has to come together. A spirit army is there in the background, yours and mine, to get the message. And if it doesn't work, if you're not getting it, then it's because you're doing something wrong. And it's usually your ego gets in the way. So you're absolutely right, Brenda. We walk with spirit, not ego. And that's true. But a lot of readers think that, oh yeah, it's me. I'm the greatest. I'm this. I'm that. I'm better than so and so. And I can do this. I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsending. I don't give a shit what you are. Spirit is who you're dealing with. Like, don't you understand that? It's not about what you are. It's about who's giving you the message. You got to pray a spirit, and the people's spirit that you're dealing with. They got to come together to give you the message. I don't understand why that's so hard to understand. But hey, people are going to be people. We can't, teach old dogs new tricks. I agree. I think this year is going to be a year of more people being confident about being who they are. After all, we're in the age of Aquarius, so things that Aquarius people are, those type of people. They're humanitarians. They're people who tell the truth. Some of us, not everybody's the same. I always tell everybody, not all Aquariuses are alike, but the good Aquariuses and the good Pisces and the good Aries and the good whatever, there's good and bad in everything. So people got to understand there's always going to be good and bad in everything. So the good thing is Aquarius is a sign, the water bearer, and they're also the humanitarians. There are a lot of things. So now that we're entering into this planetary shift, for the next 20 years, Pluto is actually in a sign that, is okay with change and loves being better and loves being, truthful, and loves to be, out there helping everybody. So I think a lot of things are going to get better in the next 20 years, not worse. But I think this year is going to be the eye opener for a lot of people. Like, it's going to be, people are tired of the bullshit. See, people are tired of living in this world the way it is. So I think the people will take a stand like they already are, because everybody's getting tired of how the world is, and they're ready to stand up and say, you know what? We're not dealing with your dumb shit no more. We're going to do this. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. People are tired of these sensitive weirdos all over the place and things like that. People are tired of it. People are tired of living everyone else's life but their own. And I see a lot of people have changed lately, and it's more coming. I definitely agree with everybody. But people ask me all the time, what do I think? And that's what I think. It's coming. Not because Pluto is in Aquarius. I just feel like it's people are fed up, you know. But the Pluto in Aquarius thing and planetary changes are definitely, a trigger to get things better. Hey, Age of Aquarius, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, exactly. All the readings are being like that too. You know, I remember, Brenda, that the year before, in 2019, when I first came on here in September, I started this channel around that time, and I was already on YouTube and other people's channels and things, but I started my own around that time. So I started 6 months before COVID actually hit. So God was already putting me, Spirit was already putting me in line to do readings online because they knew I couldn't work as an electrician and as my maintenance business at people's houses because I'll be on lockdown. So I'm gonna have to do readings for the rest of the year, or use it as my income, or use it as a platform to do something different because I won't be able to do what I'm doing now because how the world's changing. And every reading I did for people and for all the 12 signs and even the picker cards, about a month or two before COVID hit, it was all negative, and people were telling me like, "What the hell? When are you going to give us good news? Why is everything negative, Mark? Shuffle your cards harder, or you know, something's going on. We don't want to hear negative things." And I'm like, "Well, what do you want me to do? To lie to you and tell you that you're going to have a glazed donut every day and with coffee, and it's never going to have taste like shit? Like, what do you want me to tell you? You're going to come to Bermuda with me and live on the beach?" Like, I'm telling you what I'm seeing. Like, what's your problem? You know? So then when COVID hit, everybody was like, holy shit, Mark. Now we know why you saw all that negativity 2 months before COVID. I said, exactly. But I didn't know. I didn't predict there was going to be a pandemic. It just happened. So that's why the readings were negative. We were getting warnings. That's why. So after that, people are like, okay, Mark was trying to warn us and Spirit was trying to warn us all this time. But we didn't think nothing bad like that was gonna happen. Nobody's lived that. People have lived those pandemics, but not my age group, at least not that I remember. Yeah, see, yeah, I mean, like I've been like had the gift, but I never wanted to use it until 4 years ago when I came on here and really publicly came on here and said, hey, I'm here now. I'm open to being this person if you want me to. And I know it's benefiting myself and others. And I know God's proud of me, and I know Spirit's proud of me for doing it because I make people happy. So why not? I can't just let my gift and my talents go to waste. And I feel like I feel like we all have talents to be opened up, but we don't take the risk to open them up. I feel like every human being has a talent and multiple talents. Some of us have multiple talents. And if we open them all up through our lifetime, we'll have multiple things to do. We have multiple ways of making money. We have multiple ways of helping people. So that's who I am right now today. I'm a multi-talented person who broke through his talents and made his life better because I was tired of living around and for everyone else but myself. So I said, you know what? It's time that I do what I want to do for me. And then if I do that, I can actually be the best version of myself by eliminating everything and helping people who actually need my help. So and that's what I did. And that's why I'm here today. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. I agree with you 100%, Brenda. I absolutely agree. I always say that statement, it's never too late to do something. that you want to do. Some things are, but not everything, you know. Obviously, I can't go be a basketball player because I'm going 47 years old. As much as I would love to be an NBA basketball player or a football player or whatever, like I love sports. Obviously I can't do that. So that's never going to happen now, right? Because of my age. But I can be a coach or I can be something else. I can be, involved, but I choose not to because that's not my talent. That's not my thing. It's just something I love. So whereas, spirit will nudge me in the place they need me to be, where I knew for 20 years that I was a psychic and I had the gift, but I said, you know what? This is bullshit. This can't be true. Like this can't be true. How can I speak to people? How can I see these dead people? Like how can I do this? Like this is weird. And I always said to myself, well, why can't I see Jesus? Why can't I see God? Why can't I see the apostles and why can't I see the devil? Why can't I see like those spirits? You know why? Because that's not meant for me to see. It's meant for me to see everyone else's spirit, everyone else's stuff, because I'm not worthy to see none of those people. And that's what I genuinely believe, that I'm not worthy enough to see God and Jesus and all those people, like, because that's not for me to see. What's meant for me to see is my job is to help everybody with what they do. That's it. And I don't need to see God or Jesus. I believe in him, and that's all that matters. Because if I can bring in the spirit, then obviously who's giving me the gift? Obviously him. He's the one who's letting everything happen. So I feel like I'm humble enough to understand that I don't really, I've sinned. I'm not perfect. We sin every day. So how are we worthy to see someone of that caliber and someone of that stature? That's how I look at it. But some people say, "Oh, I saw Jesus in my dreams and I saw God." Okay, well, whatever. I really don't believe all those things because we have that image of him that people say it is, but I never see it, you know? So that's just how I feel. Like I have a different perspective on those things. I feel like a lot of people aren't really worthy to see him, but I'm worthy to have the gift, you know? So and even like my own family and spirit, I don't really see them all the time. I know they're around, but I don't really see them because it's not meant for me to see. I'm meant to see everybody else's stuff. you know, I'm meant to see everybody else, and I had to understand that that's the way it is. I'm not meant to see the things I'm not supposed to see. I'm only meant to see the people who ask me and come to me. So if that's the way it is, I accept it. Yes, okay, fine. But I don't have to see the whole like shebang to believe it or to understand that, oh, maybe I'm not as good as I think I am because I can't see God or I can't see Jesus. Like, who the hell am I to think that I have that, blessing to see them? I should be grateful that I got the gift. So I'm taking it and running with it. You know, that's what I believe. Like I believe in my heart that I pray to God every day. Yes, we have images of Jesus and stuff like that, but I can't see them, but I feel them, if that makes sense. You know, that's what I believe as a person and as a medium. This platform is perfect marketing to generate traffic. So help people. It's not about who's the most. Yeah. Well, you know what? Hey, Hannah, how are you, sweetie? Um, right, exactly. I agree. The messages are. I'm glad you're agreeing and you have the same feeling. Because I know you're a medium as well. So that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. They are. People are in your life for a reason or a season, is what I say. So, like, that's the thing. It's not meant for me to. That's why I tell people when people tell me, oh, I get direct messages from God and all this. And I'm like, yeah, right. Like, who you think you are? You know? Like, that's not how it works, At least that's not what I believe. I mean, you can believe what you want, but to me personally, I believe like, we're getting messages from God's people. God says, okay, well, your auntie, your uncle, your grandparents, your siblings, your children, whoever's passed away in spirit. So I'm bringing them to you because I can't do everything. I'm not here to cater to all of you. I am all of you. You see, God is everything. So God's not just a person, He's a spirit, the highest spirit ever. So it's up to you to believe it, receive it, or deny it. That's the issue. But when people tell me, my psychics say, I got a direct link to God. No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. If you believe that, I think you're kind of delusional. Because who are you? One person out of billions of people that have a direct line to God. No. God is everybody. So we all have a direct line to Him. If we believe in Him, we have a direct line to Him. But He doesn't give us what we're doing now. Spirit does. That's why when I read for you, and some people read for you, we're getting spirit messages. These cards don't say God's messages. It says spirit messages. Because God can't do it all. He brings your army of spirit to you. There's more dead people than there is living people. So understand what you're talking about before you say or believe things. And that over the years, I believe that what I'm saying is real. And that's the truth of it all. You getting ready for bed, Hannah? Sweet dreams. I hope everything's good in your world, sweetheart. Hope all's good over there. Yeah, exactly. Everything happens for a reason. But since I've been doing mediumship a lot for the past couple years, especially these last 2 years, mediumship has been off the chain. Like it's been absolutely a big part of my life. And it's because I've accepted it more and I believe more that I see. And I'll use you as an example, Brenda. And I have used ever since I did that reading for you in here, I've told a lot of people about it because that shit doesn't happen every day. Where your late husband came to me and said, "Hey, Mark, my name is John. I'm Brenda's late husband." Now, no one has ever said those words to me that way. But you said, "Hey, look, I'm going to tell John to come and see you." And I don't know you, never met you, don't even know your husband's name was John. And for me to get that message was special because it said, that was basically him saying, you know what? Brenda trusts this guy. He's going to come and get a reading from him. He's been recommended from her friend. So the trust barrier is there. But I'm not thinking that I'm going to get a name because I barely get names. I've gotten names maybe 3 times in total in years. Or I'll get like a letter or something. But that was insane. That was like some another level shit that I've never seen. So I was skeptical. I was like, I hope this isn't bullshit, And I've been doing this for years, and I'm like, I'm still doubting in the back of my mind if this is like a fake spirit or like this person Brandon's trying to test me or something, or I always like, because when you do things on here, you never know who you're dealing with, right? So like I was like, this can't be real. This can't be John. This can't be like this guy that I'm about to talk to. And then when you said yes, John, I was like, holy shit. And I've been telling people about it. I've been telling all my friends. No, I'm not nervous. I just don't really get names. I honestly don't. If anybody who knows me, I describe the person. Like I say what they look like. They'll show me where they live. They'll show me what they did for a profession. They'll show me things like that. So when you came in here, I don't know you, right? So you said, "Can you connect to my late husband?" And I was like, "Okay, sure." And the first thing he said was, "Hey, Mark, my name is John." And I'm like, "Really, bro? Like this can't be true." If I tell this lady I got John here, she's probably gonna be like, how the hell did you know my husband's name is John? You know, if you've never met me before, you know? So like that's why I get kind of like skeptical, or I don't really believe certain things, because if spirit doesn't want to talk to you, they won't. So I don't know if that happens to you in your mediumship, because sometimes you get a lot. Sometimes you get a talkative spirit where they'll be there all day, all night. Yes, tell them this, tell them that, tell them this, tell them that, blah 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 blah. You know, and like, and then you got other people like John, who would say, "Hey, look, my name's John, bro. Yeah, please talk to her. Look, please just tell her I'm her husband." I'm like, no way, like, because the reason why I felt that way was because I never get names. It hasn't happened to me in a long time. I couldn't tell you the last name I got. So that's why I hesitated. Like I'm not really nervous anymore. I was back in the day, but not anymore. But like I was like, this can't be right, you know? So I was like, wow, this is crazy. When you said yes, John, I was like, no way. And my friend was in here at the time, and she messaged me afterwards, and she was like, Mark, that was crazy. Like, how the hell does that happen? And I'm like, look, it's just the way it is. Like, and I said, look, Brenda told me that she asked him right after I said his name. You said to me, you said, look, I asked my husband to come to you. So that was the difference to me. See, because you're a medium and you work with spirit, and I never thought of that before, you know. Yeah, exactly. You asked him to step forward. So that's why he came to me so strong with his name. He didn't feel no way. He didn't have to tell me his name, but he did, because he wanted to prove to you and me, not only to me, because he had nothing to prove to me. He could have just showed me like himself, like I did, like I saw him, you know, and I related messages. But for him to tell me his name, that's personal information, you know. So that's like, to me, that's like a blessing. That's like a confirmation for me. Your reading was a confirmation to me that if everybody did what you did before they come to me, then I would get that. You see what I mean? So like that opened up, that made me, your reading made me learn that if someone gets a reading, you can ask that person, say, hey, look, John, go to Mark's room. I'm going to get a reading. I need to hear from you. I need to like ask you something, or I need you to come to Mark. Please do it. And I never thought about that in the past. But after you told me, yes, I sent him to you, that's why you got his name. And I was like, you know what? I just learned something new today. And that's why I like people like yourself who have, who know about these things. So it was a blessing to have that happen to me. So that's why like I was like hesitating. I was like, this can't be real. Like, yeah, maybe this is not the right name, but I'm just gonna say it anyway, because this guy's telling me, look, my name is John, damn it. Like tell her I'm here, you know. So like that's why I said it, because he was so persistent. He was like, Mark, seriously, my name is John. I'm like, you sure, bro? Your name is John? I said, don't fuck with me, man. Don't make me look bad, you know. So I'm an honest dude. He's like, look, my name is John. I was like, look, that's why I said, is his name start with J? Is his name John? And I was like, I was waiting for the answer. And you said, yes, John. I was like, no way. But I've witnessed like crazy shit. I could write a book, and I'm sure you can too. And most mediums can write books about how spirit has come to them in different ways. Like I have a story for everybody about different things that happens. Spirit comes in so many different ways, so many, forms. They can show me, what they look like when they was 20, what you look like when you was a little girl, where you lived, what you did for a living. Like they show me what car they drove, what car you're driving, where you live. Some people are like, how the hell do you know I have a blue car? You don't even know me. I'm like, look, they're showing me they driving your blue car. They're like, yeah, this is fucking crazy. They're telling me this is effing crazy. Like, you crazy? What the hell is wrong with you? I said, look, I'm just telling you what they're telling me. I don't know where you live. You know, some people joke like, you can see me right now, like in my room. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta tell your experiences, Brandon. People want to hear things like that, and I look forward to hearing it. Like, because last week when I pretty much told everybody a lot of things during that podcast, I'm sure people like probably said like, this is some crazy shit, but it's all true. It happens, and people like, you can't. That's why I tell people, if you're a psychic and you're a medium, like you can't doubt what you hear and what you see. Just say it. If it doesn't make sense now, it'll make sense another time. So if you can believe and receive it, then you can like make other people, believers. And I feel like that's what I've done over the past years. Like, and that reading made me more of a believer. That made me so happy. That reading made me so happy that I mentioned it a few times already to people. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, it was that simple that that woman said to her late husband, look, John, go see Mark and I'm going to talk to you through him. And he basically introduced himself like a gentleman. And see, he's powerful in spirit. So that, and he was a powerful person, period. And that's exactly what happened with Star. When her brother came through, her brother said, yes, great. Finally, you're going to somebody that I know you trust. So you trust Mark. You never got a mediumship reading from me. And I've known you for 5 years. So when he came in here, he took over my whole body. He took over everything. He gave me the chills. And he was like, bang, and that's why Star and I was like, what the heck just happened? So it's like, that's how really cool it is. Like, it makes you more, if you're a good medium and you've done readings and you've proven yourself already and you've been doing it for years, there's never going to be a dull moment in the future, because you're always going to read for someone in particular where something else happens that's never happened ever in your life. And that's just reassurance of you doing the right thing and helping the right people. And that's what I believe. I believe if we're helping the right people and there's a trust barrier there that's really extremely, high trust, that spirit's going to tell you everything, because they know that I'm going to be trustworthy to tell you the information, and you've already put the trust in me to give you the information. So as long as the trust is there, spirit has no problem with spewing out all the information. And that's what I believe. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, how can that spirit tell me everything if they're mad at you right now? And that's what I explained. Don't come to me if you don't connect with the person that you want me to connect with you in spirit, because you're probably not going to get anything. Or they're going to tell me a lot of bad shit about you, and you're probably going to regret coming to me. But if it's a good thing, then it's going to be a blessing to hear all the great things. You see what I mean? Exactly, exactly. And as I said that, you wrote that. See, and that's the blessing of it all, you know? No, no, hell no. Yeah. I agree with you, Brandon. I'm glad that, I got a chance to talk to you and read for you, because that reading was one of many readings I've done where I would never forget. Things like that, like your reading, Stars reading, and a lot of people's readings that I've done for them. I remember them. I remember a lot of them because it sticks in my brain, because like it's making me more of a believer, more confident, and more aware that you never stop learning. You never stop learning. And you'll get readings from people that you don't even know, and you'll make them happy. But people don't realize how happy I am doing that for you, because that reassures my gift and my reputation as a trustworthy person to come to. Like, that's all I really want, is my reputation to be based on trust. And if you can trust me and your spirit will trust me, then you can trust me to deliver the message. And that's what makes this a special gift, in my opinion. If you're a trustworthy person and you're not doing it just for money and fame and likes and clicks and like to look at me, I'm the best. Like, no, no, no. If you start acting like that, If you start acting like that, you're not going to get no information. You're going to get all lies, and people are going to come and taunt you and say, you know what? You lied to me, and I want my money back. And but see, that's me. Like, who do you know that does $5 mediumship live readings like this? I don't care about money. All I care about is my reputation. If I'm a trustworthy person and you say, hey, Mark, you can trust my friend Mark, he's a medium, he'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I want. I don't care about money because we're all going to fucking die. And we're not going to take that money with you. But guess what you're going to take with you in that grave? The reputation of being a good person, a good medium, and that's what matters to me. People are going to say, you know what, Mark was one of the best mediums I've ever dealt with. He always was trustworthy. He never watched it. He never made it about money and fame. He never made everything about this and that and whatever. Because I learned that a long time ago, that being popular, having money, and having fame is the worst thing you can have in your life. And that's true. And if you don't believe that, then you're not living in the world in 2024. All of those things are a distraction. All of those things are bad because you attract bad shit if you have those things. But if you stay humble and genuine and you do the right thing, the right people are gonna come to you. I've lived in this world for 47 years, and some people in here are older than me. You know what I'm talking about. You don't have to be it's not about your age either. It's about learning things over a period of time. And that's why I'm the way I am now, because I know that this is real. And nobody will ever take that from me. I'm not going to ruin my gift. I'm not going to ruin my reputation with God. I'm not going to ruin my reputation with everybody that's in here right now listening to me. I don't want that. I don't want a bad reputation. Hell no. I never had a bad reputation. I never will. I don't want that. I don't want people to talk shit about me and say, Mark's a liar. Mark's a thief. I don't want to hear that. Hell no. That's the last thing. If I heard that, I wouldn't even want to live no more. And people like that, I don't like and don't want in my life. And that's why I've tried to cipher out all the good psychics, all the good mediums, all the good clients, all my good friends. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. And if I find people like that, that's what makes me happy. That's it. Why can't I just be happy with that? John looked like me. Yeah. Star said that her brother was like me too. So I guess that's another thing. Like a lot of people tell me that, A lot of people tell me, oh, you look like this person, you act like this person, you talk like this person, you remind me of this person. So that makes me happy too. That people say, hey, look, you're just like my brother, you're just like my ex-husband, or you're just like, this person or that person, or, or I have the same mentality as you do, or I want to be, like you, or, I'm just the same as you. I do this and I do that. Like, that's okay. I want to be like, I want to be that person too. I want to be myself all the time too. I don't want to change for the worst. Hell no, And that's why, I'm here, to make sure that I never let money, fame, and popularity to go further than it already is. And I don't want none of that. That's why I refuse to go on people's podcasts. A few people have emailed me to go on their channel and to go on their pod. I'm like, no. I only did that because I know Star and I trust her. And I'll be with other people. That's fine. I have tons of psychic friends, but I don't want to be like out there in the world, hell no. Leave me alone. If you got me in your life, it's good. If I have you in my life, it's a good thing. If we connect, we're good. Hey, I'm happy with that. But I don't need to be put on a pedestal and have medals and shit like that. I don't need none of that shit. All I want is my freedom. I don't want to be tied down to people's shit and people question my abilities and things like that. To hell with you. Hey Marley, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you feel better. Hey Amy, how you doing, sweetheart? All good? And see, look, all these are all my reader friends. See, all you guys are my friends. All you guys have, channels, and all of you are doing the right thing. And I love you guys for being genuine and for being trustworthy. And I'm glad God put you all in my life. If I haven't told you, I'm telling you now, because you're all in here. And I have a lot more psychic friends than you guys, right? And we all know each other, that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows us and was tagged to us. And we all should be like that. We all should help each other, read for each other, and we all should be doing the right thing, which is putting God first and everyone else after, and putting yourself next to that, and making sure that you help everyone that comes into your path in as much as you can. And if you can't, you can always, like, get someone else to help them that you trust. And I always have done this from day one, is to like connect with everyone, have a good time, laugh, joke, read for each other, and shout each other out, and just be cool. Like, you don't have to put on anybody on no pedestal or no fucking award ceremony. That's not what I want. All I want is respect at the end of the day, and I get that from all of you. And that's the best thing in the world for me as a person, is to always be connected with people who are connected in the same way. And we all can learn from each other. And I don't want nobody to say, oh, well, you do this and you do that. That's okay. I can still learn from you. You can still learn from me. And that's what life is about. We have to learn from each other. And our readings for each other and for other people will teach us the way of life. Because we're like, sometimes I know for a fact that we read for people and we're like, fuck, thank God I don't have that life, but I'm gonna try and help them because I feel sorry for them, or I feel like I should help them because they came to me. Like, doing readings for people makes you realize a lot of things, that my life isn't bad. Look at this person. But that's why you read for people like that, to reassure you that life is not just rainbows and unicorns flying through, and that don't happen anyway, right? But it ain't all about a great life all the time. It makes you realize who you are, and but that person that comes to you, they came to you for a reason. One, for a reading, and two, to make you realize that your life is not as bad as this person. So be grateful for what you have and what you don't have. And I know staying positive is not the best. Like, we can't be positive 24/7. It's impossible, right? We can try, but it's not always meant for everybody. We're never going to have 100% positivity and a great, wonderful life, because we deal with people. We deal with people. We have children, we have parents, we have siblings, we have clients, we have friends, we have a job. Everything is going to be fucked up at one point. But get over it, because there's always going to be somebody else worse off than you. And that's why you should keep counting your blessings. Keep not complaining about life. Yeah, you can have your moments where you're pissed off, or whatever. But, like, just always tell yourself, look, it could be worse. I could be this, or I could be that person that I read for. Or I can be like this now, and I can be, not having no electricity, and no, I can be in the hospital right now suffering from a disease. And that's what I always think. Like, I always have it. I have it better than a lot of people. So why not enjoy it and don't complain about if I don't have something? So, yeah, absolutely. We see how blessed we are. And I want to remind everybody that that's the case, and if you have a channel and you're a reader and you read for people all the time, those people really do genuinely love you and care about you. If they didn't, they wouldn't come to you all the time. And a lot of us find friends or find each other through other people, right? And we all read for people that we all read for people that are in each other's rooms. And if you don't have any animosity or any type of like way about that, then that's good, because not these people don't belong to you. They just want answers. And some people get addicted, some people get obsessed, and they want to get multiple answers trying to find the right answer. And it's not really their fault. They just have that addiction at the time because they're mad, or they want to hear the right thing, or they want to hear someone else's perspective, or they just want confirmation from multiple people that they're doing the right thing. So, as long as we can understand that, then we will all get along. And that's my analogy on the whole psychic thing. Like, and I'm not a part of any tarot community. I'm not a part of nothing. I'm a part of me. Margie Marks Tarot forever. And I don't give a shit what you do on your channel. I don't run your channel. I don't care who's in it. I don't care like who says anything about you. As long as I know who you are and me and you is cool, and then we're good. Now, if you come to me and say, "Oh, I see my client in your room," or I don't give a shit. I didn't tell them come here. They know me from your room. So you don't want me come in your room no more? Just block me then. Because in case you don't know, that's how life is. We all go to different people. We don't come to the same person all the time. You know that, right? You might be somebody's favorite, but always I see these people, the people that are in your room are in everybody else's room too. You just don't see it. But guess what? Other people see it. So never think these people belong to you. Be humble and just read for them when you can, because they're gonna need you and they're gonna need someone else. And that's just a part of life. And that's what I've learned over my years of being on here. That people actually think, that, you know, people belong to them and they're mad because someone else is in someone else's place. People come and go. I don't have the same clients I've had for the past 4 years. It's always been different. So I don't know what world these people live in. But hey, as long as we're okay, that's all that matters. Yeah, exactly. Amy, I agree. Everybody's a soul. You have a great. When I go in your room, you have a great bunch of people. You have like really good supporters. I see the same people in your room all the time, and they love you and trust you and they care about you. They're like your actual friends. They're your soul family, right? So that's a good thing to see. It's just like when people come in here, they see the same people in here, or they see different people and stuff like that, and that's good. Everybody has their little crew and their section and their people and their clients and new clients. It's life. Like as long as we can all get along and not hate on each other, and I can't stress that enough. Like everybody just should come together and just be happy. Like that's it. Like, absolutely, Amy. I feel the same way. Okay, Brenda. I'll see you tonight. All right. Have a good dinner. I'll definitely be on there tonight to come see you. Guys, if you don't know, Brenda tarot card readings, she's gonna be on Star Lotus's podcast tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So she's gonna be the special guest. I was the guest last week, and now Brenda's gonna be the guest this week. So I know you guys know Star Lotus Tarot, and if you know Brenda, great. If you don't, subscribe to her. She'll subscribe to you, I'm sure, and we all can start this year as being a family. I don't like to say tarot community because that's going to make other people think things, but we can be a soul family and psychic friends. Because people try to put me in the tarot community and I'm not a part of no damn tarot community. I'm not going to be labeled as a tarot community psychic. That's not happening. We can be in our own little section, the same psychics or the soul family or the people out here. Yes, Hannah, thanks. Yeah, Brenda's cool. She is Star Lotus's friend, which is my friend, and she came here I think last week or a couple days ago. She asked me to connect with her husband, and he told me his name right off the bat, but she had told him to come to me. And now I found that like unusual to get a name, because I see people and describe people, as everybody knows. I not never, but I hardly ever get a name. If I want to get a name, I can ask, but like that's not important. What's important is like, describing the person to me and getting the message across. So yeah, exactly. I'm in my own little bubble with my true friends, like you and and everyone else that comes in here. Like, I have like, I don't want to be a part of the tarot community because that means you're a part of all these idiots. And I'm not a part of no idiot tarot readers and bullshit psychics. I'm not a part of your community on here. No, no. You tried to claim me, but it ain't happening. Well, because I read tarot doesn't mean I'm a part of your community. I never signed up for that. I'm Marky Mark's Tarot, damn it, and I always will be. And who's a part of me, I'm a part of them. If you don't want no parts of me, then you don't have to. It's all good. I don't need you. Go be in your tarot community or your bullshit groups and leave me alone. That's all that matters to me. And I don't have like a, bullshit robot fake ass people in here and fake ass likes and subscribers and all that view shit that you people do. I am buying no bullshit. I want real people in here. And that's how it works for me. Yeah, exactly. We're a higher vibration community. Exactly. We're actually people who want the truth and don't want to lie and will know when you're lying. So yeah. Yeah. I feel like we all meet each other for a reason. And that's how I've met so many people. And a lot of people have been put in their have confided in me and come to me and I'm not going to let them down. Never. So, and I always go in other people's rooms. I don't show no hate. I show love. I show support. I'll help you if I'm in your channel. I'll talk to you. I'm always like around trying to be humble and trying to be a good person. So that's all that matters to me. Like I ain't trying to get nobody else's clients or I ain't trying to read somebody in your room. I don't do that shit. Like that's not me. You want to get read, you come over here. I'm not gonna like do that shit and disrespect someone's room. Unless you say, hey Mark, can you help my friend in here? I'll do it. But if not, it ain't happening. Like, I don't disrespect people like that. That's just like not me. Yeah, sure, sweetheart. I can do that for you. If not, I'm just gonna keep talking. So if nobody wants a card, then I'm gonna talk, and talk so much that I need to drink some water right now. I get very passionate about things like this, and I like to talk to other people like Brandon and like other readers and shit, and like see where they're coming from and learn from them. Like I'm always willing to pick someone's brain and learn from them or hear what they say. Like I think it's like a blessing that people like can actually have a decent conversation and not like think that you're better than somebody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know who I am and what I'm capable of, but I never think I'm better than somebody else. Like that's just stupid to think that way. That's just my opinion. Like I don't think that anybody should be thinking that better than somebody. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I come in you guys' rooms. I like hearing you guys talk shit and have fun. That shit makes my day. You guys have no idea like how much I love coming in other people's rooms. Like when I'm not live, I go see who's on and I go in there and talk shit and like make everybody laugh or like distract you for a few minutes and talk shit. Maybe get a reading sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like why not? I feel like I support everybody and if I don't be offended. So good. I'll get to you. All right, let me see. Amy, let me see what's going on. All right. And this is your card, Amy. And it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Hey, Marley, I hope you're doing feeling better now. I sent you some Gatorade and Tylenol, like telepathically. So Amy, by looking at this card, it's saying, open your heart. If you think it's wrong, it's not. If you think it's right, it's not. It's just, you have to determine whether or not opening your heart to someone or to love is right or wrong. You got to make the choice to live in love or live in fear or live the way you want to live. Yeah, I know. I'm psychic on Sundays. You didn't know that? You know, drinking gay. Yeah, I know. It's not funny. I'm telling you the damn truth. I'm psychic on Sundays. I can see more things on Sundays. You didn't know that? Oh man, this is Psychic Sundays. Oh shit. All right, Age of Aquarius. You said you want a love card too. All right, cool. Everybody wants love. Baby, don't hurt me. All right. Okay, what is this? Age of Aquarius? What's going on here? You got this guy kissing your neck. You must be getting some sexual feelings over here. This says sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are in one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. So you might have a sexual union with somebody, maybe from the past or maybe in the future, if you will. And you got to honor the place in one another. And you can find each other eternally. And that's where you're going to find the true bliss and the true deep. So there you go. I told you, all you Aquarian people, you're going to get some sex. You're going to have some love. Everybody keeps telling me the same thing. I'm like, yep, bring her. Somebody's daughter's going to get, sorry. Okay, Amy said, makes sense. I've been open, but even the last relationship and dealing with all the cheating shit, I definitely have walls up even more. Yeah. So they're saying like pretty much the matters of your heart. Your heart's been broken, but it shouldn't be broken forever. It should be broken and it shouldn't be broken at all. It should be mended with your mind and your thoughts. And my advice is like when you deal with the past, you gotta eliminate it in some way. Whereas you made a mistake, you have to blame yourself as well because you took part in the shit relationship. Maybe you should have left earlier. Maybe you should have left. Maybe you should have never had it in the first place. See, there's red flags is what we don't take sometimes because we believe that that person can change or things are gonna get better. But even if you didn't know the cheating thing, obviously that's a bad person. But we can't go into our next relationship thinking that that's gonna happen again. And I think that's like the hardest part about moving on, in my opinion, is always worrying about what the next person is going to do. So that's like me as well. I feel the same way because what I went through in my last relationship, I don't wish on anybody, nor do I want to have it happen to me again. That's why it's taken me so long to opening up to like a possibility of it happening. But I would say I'm open, but not really until somebody proves to me that they want my heart, not just my, sexuality or my whatever, you know? Yeah, exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's always time for love. There's always time to like, to find the right person or the person might find you. And I think this year is a year where that can happen for a lot of people because I think people are finally waking up to knowing that, you know, that person's out there, but they might be like me. They might be hurt and thinking that, maybe this shit's never going to happen or, you can heal each other. That's, the whole good part of it. Yeah, well, that's Aquarius. That's what that card is basically saying is a sexual union, not a sexual desire or a sexual fling. When it says sexual union, that means you'll have somebody you can actually love having sex with, and it being eternal. So that's good. That's a good thing. We all want that. We don't want to be a doorknob and let everybody have a turn. We don't want to be a hoe. Some people want to be, and that's cool. You want to be a hoe? Hey, hoes need love too. That's cool, but you just won't be my hoe in love. And more hoes. You want to be a hoe? That's fine. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying people in general. You want to be a hoe and just have a fling? You go for it. Just know it's a risk. Hannah says, I want to retire. I know the feeling, but you know what, Hannah? You're an Aquarius too. So this is our final hope. This is our final hope, Hannah, and all you Aquarians out there. This is the age of Aquarius. This is Aquarius, Pluto coming into our sign. I'm sure you heard it. This is going to transform us, make us better. All this crazy shit's going to happen. So, hey, you never know. These next couple years, we might just find the right person. And if we don't, it's okay. At least you find yourself. That's all that matters. And just remember, FYI, if any of you get married, remember that I will come to your wedding. I'll bring the gift. And all I want is cake. Okay? I can't express that enough. I love wedding cake. Okay? I need wedding cake in my life because not too many weddings I go to that have nice wedding cakes. And I know for a fact that when you have a wedding cake, it's like top notch. So vanilla chocolate, I don't care. I just want to eat your damn wedding cake, okay? I just want a piece. I'm not greedy. And I'll dance at your wedding. And I'll shake the guy's hand. I'll look him in his eyes and I'll say, look, don't fuck with my sweetheart, yeah? Gotta do it right, yeah? You hear me? Okay, yeah, all right. Let's give me some damn cake. Oh, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Amy. I got special cake. Now you're talking. See? I like that. Age of Aquarius is good to have self-respect. It makes you a better choice for a man, for a person. You booked a job? Yay! Yay, Hannah. Everybody clap for Hannah. She's been wanting a job for a while. She's finally booked a job. See, Hannah, it's already changing. See? And I got a lot of cake now. Like Amy got a cake for me. Age of Aquarius got a cake for me. Now we're talking. I love cake. Hell yeah. That's what's up. I always tell people that my first ever wedding, I was like the ring boy for my cousin. He's now divorced. But I remember I was like 6 years old and I carried the ring and on the little pillow thingy. And they were like, Mark, you want some cake? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I was like, oh my God, this is the best cake ever. It had like those gold little flake things. And it was like a white and blue cake. It was like bang. And I'll never forget. I was 6 years old. I still remember that shit. I was like, this is the best fucking cake I've ever had in my life. And then this guy comes to me and goes, you know what, little boy? The best cake is wedding cake because it's free. And I was like, yeah, this dumbass is right. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go have another fucking piece. And it was already cut up like a little, 2-inch piece. And it had like the cake, the icing in the middle, and then a big piece of icing on the end. I remember I ate like 2 pieces. And I was like, this guy is right. The best cake is free wedding cake. So hell yeah. Hey Hannah, it's all good. As long as you sold bling 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 is replaceable. Once you get, once you get that rich man come in your life, he'll be buying you that nice, engagement ring. And then you'd be like, see Mark, look. Thanks, Amy. I got you. I got you too. Oh shit. Thanks, Aquarius. I appreciate it. I appreciate the cake. Honestly, I wish we can all get together in the same place and just make food for each other and just talk shit all day. I don't think any of us will ever go to sleep. We probably talk all damn day and all night. But Hannah, I'm happy for you, sweetheart. I know you've been waiting for the job. See, everything's changing for you. See, you're Aquarius. I told you it's gonna change. Told you things are gonna get better. You just gotta have faith. And see, everything is coming. Everything is coming now. Us Aquarians are gonna have everything. See, your birthday is coming up. Our birthdays are coming up. Good to go. See, just gotta have patience. So good. Oh, absolutely. If you want to get married, you can get married in Bermuda. Sure. You should just come here and marry me. Then we have, we can be, bring Aquarius and Pluto right. Mhm. Oh shit. If you don't want to marry me, it's cool. But you can get married in Bermuda. I'll be the pastor. I have my book. Do you, Hannah, take so and so to be your lawfully wedded husband? I can do that shit. I wouldn't mind doing it. I'll dress up as a pastor and do it for you. I'll get my license and shit. You can do it on the beach if you want. You had rehearsals today. How did it go? Absolutely. Bermuda is a good place to get married. A lot of people get married here on the beach. They love getting married on the damn beach. Everything is beach weddings, and one of the best weddings I've ever been to was on the beach. Oh yeah, everybody wants a love reading, that's for sure. Everybody wants love in their life. Lately, I've been asking about when the hell am I gonna, yeah, when am I gonna get money? When I'm gonna get this? When I'm gonna get that? Yeah, there you go. Diamond will be the ring bearer. She's not here. She's next door with my sister. She didn't want to come over here. She's tired of being over here. When everybody's home on Sunday, she likes to hang out over the other side with my sister and my nephews. Not bad. Last rehearsal, hopefully. Okay, cool. Thanks, Aquarius. I feel like I am, but that's for the woman to decide. You know. But my readings have said that apparently she's coming this year. That's what everybody tells me. But everybody's been telling me that for the past like 10 years. So maybe this year will finally happen. But even if it doesn't, I'm cool with being single. I'm cool with being by myself. I really don't, care like that anymore. You know. But I definitely would love to have somebody, sure. Definitely. I got Diamond for now. She's my sweetheart. I got you. I got all of you women on here. So you guys are my online flings. It's cool. I always tell everybody, I'll be your man. I'll be your online BF, your online BF psychic. I always tell every woman that when all fails, you got plan B. I mean, plan marking. Sorry. Yeah, me too, Hannah. I just want a dog and just live my life. I'm good. Jessica. My online Zeddy. Yeah, I'll be your online Zeddy. It's cool. I'm everybody's online Zeddy. I always tell the ladies, look, you want to make your boyfriend mad, you want to make him jealous, or you want him to be scared, just take a snap. Just take a screenshot of me, put it on your wallpaper on your phone, and we just press it in front of me. Be like, who's that? This is my man. His name's Marky Mark. He's from Bermuda. I'm gonna go visit him. And they're gonna be like, no, you ain't. You're staying here with me. Yeah, you'll show me to your loser exes. There you go. That's a good idea. And they were like, oh, this guy, and that's all right. I love him. He loves me too. I tell all the ladies that shit on here. They laugh like crazy. You guys see me do it a million times. I'm everybody's online BF. if their boyfriend's acting up, or they want to make somebody jealous. I always give everybody permission to do it, and it's cool. I don't mind. We can make them mad. It's all good. Fuck 'em. That's what I say. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back on tonight, but I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go make some dinner, chill out for a bit, and I'm gonna watch the podcast in another 2 hours. I'll be watching the podcast on Stars channel, and after that, I'm gonna go live. Yeah, no problem, Jessica. I got you. I always tell all the ladies, whenever you need me, I'll lie to your exes, or lie to your current boyfriend, or I'll act like someone I'm not. I'm always willing to help. I always tell everybody, you want to take a screenshot of me now, Snapchat with me, hat off, hat on, glasses off, hoodie on, we're looking gangster and shit. Or just be like a little, I'll give you whatever pose you want. Like, I'll make you happy. I'll hook you up. I got you. And everybody just cracks up. They talk shit. Yeah. Exactly. You need a call away. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. And I've been on here for like 2 hours. I didn't think I was gonna come on here that long, but I'm glad I did. I had some good conversations and good people around always. Yeah. So I'm gonna be back on. It's like almost 7 o'clock now, so I'll be back on like around 10 o'clock or 10:30, because I'm gonna watch Stars podcast in 2 hours, and I'm gotta go make dinner now anyway. So I'm having fish and fries tonight. Nice seeing you too, and I'm glad you got the job. I'm glad you had the rehearsal and everything. I wish you the best, and hope all is well for everybody. Age of Aquarius. Look forward to seeing you later too. Jessica, take care, and I'll see you later on. And anybody else, I'll catch you guys later. If anybody sees this live, I'll be back at 10 o'clock p.m. my time. Right now it's 6:52, so I'll be back later. Yeah, I'm gonna go make some fish and fries. It's been marinating for the past couple hours. I got snapper dapper. It's white fish meat. It's good for you. So yeah, I'm gonna go make that, eat my dinner, watch the podcast, and chill out, and then I'll be back on here in a few hours. Alrighty? Mwah. Take care.